Hello, gamers! Oh, why did my... There we go, my Twitch chat zoomed out for a second for me. But hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome back. Hi! Congrats on getting first, Nova, and enjoy your token of sleep. Pop, enjoy your fluffy plushie. Also, hi! Hope you're being cozy. But yeah, you're on! Sometimes I start a little bit earlier, but usually this is about the time that I start. It's good to see you for for this time. I can't say shit because I go to bed around 11 to 12, so it's not too crazy yet. And also good morning to just good time zone, everyone. Also, hi Maz. What did you get? You got a ghost plushie. Oh, yeah. Doing pretty well? Good to hear. Hello, hello. Can confirm I'm cozy in bed, so can't guarantee how long I will be awake. Music can be one time a little softer. I can do that. I can do that. Is that better? I asked Moss what my music was like because I'm trying YouTube music? Little more? Okay. I'm trying YouTube music for music today. Because I use YouTube Premium and I was also using Spotify Premium and I'm trying to cut out as many subscriptions as possible, and I was like, I use YouTube Premium way more than I use Spotify a lot because I listen to music pretty much 24/7. Now you're not competing vocal voice. Thank you. But that meant that obviously my music is off a little bit in terms of like I need to fine tune it a little bit with like volume because with Spotify I already had. With this one I hadn't yet, so you know, just trying to fine tune it a little bit so that it's nice. But yeah, just trying to cut out some subscriptions, man, because everything's so expensive, and it's like, oh, I don't even know how expensive Spotify is at this point, but I believe around somewhere between 11 to 13 euros a month, and that's a lot of money a month. Big mood, yeah. Man, we gotta... sometimes it helps that, like, my boyfriend and I share a Netflix, and, stuff like that. Like, it helps that, like, when he's here, I get to use his. But, like... stuff like that, I listen to a lot of music, and I just like having a lot of services cover one thing, and like YouTube Premium is also expensive, but I use it because I watch a lot of YouTube as well, so I feel like it makes more sense. And also Spotify is not a great company, and I've been trying to replace it for a while. I don't love YouTube Music in the way that it's used, but at the end of the day, you know. Like, I don't like the interface as much, and I wish it had a separate desktop app. If YouTube Music made a separate desktop app, like, you know, like Spotify is like an actual program, that would be great. I was very disillusioned with Spotify at the end. That's super valid. Like, I like it, again, because I listen to a lot of music, and their version, like their amp version, and their mobile or computer is incredibly convenient. And I do need to look into whether you can actually still listen to music offline with YouTube Music Premium, whatever the fuck. Like if you can just download songs and then listen to those offline. I believe so? Because that's sometimes rather convenient to not eat up all my data, but I think you can from a limited use of it. Google says you can. I love when I love when I ask a general question and you look it up for me. Thank you. Well, that's good. That's good. I just need to, like, familiarize myself with it a little bit more. But so far, it's been fine, you know? As long as I have a way to listen to music, I'm happy. I'm your assistant. Just as I am yours whenever you go to cons. We assist each other. Who needs Chat GPT when you have Mossy and it's less water and way more lovely? Moss gifted me. I had a very lovely weekend. I celebrated my birthday a second time. A third time? I guess? Since I also celebrated it with stream. With my boyfriend and Moss together, we went to a board game cafe in my city. I'd gone many years ago, but I hadn't gone in any recent years because I just didn't really have anyone to go with. You kind of need people to go with if you want to play board games. It's a nice place. I really like it. But I got my gifts from Moss, and I've been thoroughly enjoying them. I got a fountain pen, which I'd been wanting for a while, ever since Moss and I watched Witch Hat Atelier. The style made me fall in love, and I really like the inks style. Like, I've been really fascinated with that, and I've been trying to do a lot more traditional stuff, because I do find that the studies that I do with traditional work really work in my favor in the end of my digital work as well, and it teaches me to be a little bit less of a perfectionist because there's no undo button. I can't do anything but just go. So it's been really, really nice, and in a fountain pen, like, working with inks is one of the things that I've been really wanting to try out. Because I have brush pens, I have, like, the micron pens, like the really, really teeny tiny ones, and the thicker ones. But the feel of those is a little too stiff, I guess. Whereas a fountain pen seemed more appealing to me. And I can say positively that I'm in love. I've been using it since the day before yesterday in my sketchbook. I also got a new sketchbook, a smaller one, and some stickers. The humble ballpoint pen. Oh, I've worked a lot with ballpoint pen. I can actually show a little bit. It's also in my Discord, but I do share my traditional work every now and then within the Discord in my art channel. But I forget to share a bunch of the shit that I do, but actually I can just, while we're having this conversation. Oh, it did move me for once. Okay, this is what I'm gonna be working on today, but I can show you. I do work with ballpoint pen. I do like working with ballpoint pen a lot. It allows me to be very sketchy, and where is my tablet? My cursor was not finding it. This is something that I've done with ballpoint pen. This is of the update that I'm gonna be working on. Do I have more? I mean, I do all kinds of stuff. Thank you! So this, yeah, no, I love sketching with ballpoint pen and messing around. With it, it definitely teaches me to, again, just go and not be such a perfectionist. But then what I'm particularly proud of is something that I made yesterday with the ink pen, which isn't too far removed from this if you look at the kind of things I do. But this is what I've done with the ink pen. We gotta ignore the fact that my phone camera loves making a lot of things of it out of focus. I've really been just vibing with it and enjoying it. I really like that. Thank you! This is a new OC that I'm working on. The sad looking little guy over here. These are some things that I've worked with the ink pen. The phone thing, yeah, I need to look at the settings of my phone camera. I don't know why it does a blur. The Satwing got destroyed, correct. Yeah, correct. But yeah, I'm actually really proud of this one because I've been working on learning folds, and this in particular worked so in my favor of just going with shapes rather than being super precise. Like, I did this mostly from the dome. I looked up some poses, and then from the dome, I just did the clothes and the hair and the face and all that. Like, I just looked at a base for the pose. Thank you! I mean, I've been doing a lot of studies for folds and fabrics and, just learning different, just textures and such. Like, I've been trying to be better about it. I can't take photos to save my life. I mean, I take photos of, like, I don't mind the blur if it's like a photo of myself, because it's like, it's nice to have the focus be on your face instead of the stuff around you, but it's really annoying when it's it's like art where you want all of this. Like, look, I hate how my cursor keeps losing itself. This is so out of focus. Why? And like, you can still see the essence. Where is even the focus? I believe it's, yeah, it's right here. But yeah, all of this is with ink pen, with a fountain pen. Been absolutely enjoying it so much. Here's another one that I've done with ballpoint pen. So like, I do a lot with ballpoint pen. This is actually one of the studies that I did specifically on folds and how to translate them, like translate the shapes and block out like bits that you would shade. This is from November last year. So I've just been going up, you know, plopping out around it. Thank you. What's going on? I'm just talking about my traditional art a little bit and like the sketchbook stuff that I've done, and I work really light generally with very sketchy with a ballpoint pen because that feels the best, whereas this feels more like lining. Thank you! Also hiking! No, that's fair. I have a screen bar, like one of those like lights above your screen that help a little bit. Yes, I do. You can tell with pretty much any traditional drawing, I sketch underneath with blue. It's an old habit because blue, if you scan it, blue is really easy to edit away. If I were to scan these and clean them up. This is what you get for growing up with a dad who is a traditional artist as well, and taught me some good things. Like, generally working with colored pencils, red or blue, is really easy to edit away, so that like if I were to fine-tune this and only focus on the lines, it's easy to make that monochrome and like erase that in that sense. Nobody buys blue pencils. I still need a pencil sharpener. I did buy the yesterday I was showing a I stood in front of the aisle. Me every time. I keep forgetting that I need to buy a sharpener. No, but I bought... It's fine. Don't worry about it. I literally yesterday, so I bought a mechanical pencil that has multiple different color fillings. that you can use, because that seems really nice. Because that's what I've been wanting to do instead, is just work with a mechanical pencil that has color fillings. Because then it's always the same size. Because what I hate about this is like they dull so fast. I have really, really, really nice color pencils, like really expensive ones that I got from my dad that were his originally. And they work so fucking nicely, and I don't feel good about sketching with them, so I picked up a very cheap pencil, but it's the same issue, like they dull so fast. And I do want them to be a little bit thicker than the line work that I tend to do with the inks and such, but still. Learned a lot of my early drawing skills from my mom, who would doodle on scratch paper while talking with her sisters on the phone. That's so cute. That's very cute. I bought a super shitty, cheap pencil sharpener from Target. I mean, hey, that absolutely works. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, Anine. We have anonymous follows on. So if you want to lurk, that's completely okay. If you want to introduce yourself, you're more than welcome to. Noi needs a pencil sharpener so Mossy can stop crashing out. I have this neat mechanical pencil that my partner got me for Christmas that rotates the lead as you put pressure down on the paper. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you! Thank you so much. No, I have some mechanical pencils, but they're all gray. And for sketching to then draw over traditionally, I really prefer a blue color pencil. That is like my preference. Blue, red, color pencil in general. Yeah, I really made it a point as of late last year to get a sketchbook and work more traditionally. Just to get out of my perfectionistic mindset where everything needs to be absolutely perfect all the time. And it gets me to, like, I genuinely, like I said, I really like this. I feel like it really was perfect with the vibe that I was putting down, and it builds my confidence too, because I'm like, I pulled that out of my ass. I didn't, like, look up too much or anything. Like I tend to with other things. Also, hi! It annoys me at some point. I need to do studies on S's. I have no idea how to draw them. Yeah, I understand that. You just do a whole study of, like, the back of a person. Every time you lift your hand off the paper, it turns the lead so the tip is always sharper. That's really interesting. I keep forgetting to draw my fucking tail. Oh, girl mood. Gender non-specific girl, by the way. When I say girl, I need to specify this, but such a mood. Also, welcome, thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows on. I am a girl. Yeah, I know, but like, I mean in the sense of like, I say girl a lot lately. I say it to my boyfriend too. Like, girl and bro are gender non-specific in my vocabulary. Girl is very gender neutral to me now. Yeah, same. I don't think about it. Gender's fake anyway, man. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the traditional work. And I feel like it was perfect warm-up before working on this. I've been meaning to get back to working on this. I'm a little bit intimidated by my own sketch. It's hilarious. Sometimes you just make a sketch with the vibe that's too good and you're like, do I just clean up the sketch or do I line this? But I do want to line this. Because I think that I could really, heal it with the shading on this, but I'm, you know, intimidated by my own shit. And I've just been busy, because last time I had my birthday stream, and then the one before that I made a little drawing for myself. And yesterday, I was doing a lot of art fight prep. Yesterday, actually, I made the decision to not resubscribe to Final Fantasy XIV because whenever I'm subscribed, that takes so much of my brain cell because I get way too excited to play. And then a lot of my free time goes to gaming. Which, you know, that's fine. But then some of my free time should be going to art. But all the ink works that I've been doing yesterday has been a good warm-up to do line art today. Dude is in the same boat? Oh, absolutely. Again, bro, dude, girl, go piss girl specifically is that's gender non-specific. Calling a guy good girl, gender non-specific, god no. Well, not in that context, but you know, pop off game. I'm agender and I say all the time that gender is a social construct. It is, and also I don't care. I always type it like an O, like coral. Coral. Yeah, that's fair. MMOs can be fun, but they are such a massive time sink. They are, and like, because I have so much free time to spend however I would like. Hi, Tyler! That and I've been like getting into crafting. I get too focused on that, and then Blue says hi too. Hi, Blue! Have a safe trip today, you guys. Big kisses. Mwah! But I get to, like, it starts like leveling starts feeling productive, and it's not. I mean, it is in the game in that sense, but not in my real life. Uno reverse, ha. I love kisses from friends. Used to play WoW back in the day. Made a mistake of looking at my play. It was over a year. Oh, that's baby numbers. But to be fair, I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for 12 years or something, whenever 2.0 released. So I've been playing it a lot, and my average time, it went up a lot in, like, during COVID, during lockdown, because all my friends had time. And then now it's going up again a lot because I have, like, my boyfriend plays and then Moss plays. I have, like, way more friends to play with that are within my own time zone as well. So I usually resub when there's a patch. But right now, I was ready to resub, but then there was an emergency maintenance and it worked out in my favor in terms of time management. I've been up to like 500 days or something just on my mage alone in WoW. Hell yeah. Hi, Umbra! Me now looking at my Monster Hunter time going up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What is mine? I'm curious now. Because I did also play a good bit of Monster Hunter with Nick. 83 hours. That's humble still. That's humble still. It'll go up. But like, here's the thing. Gaming is a big hobby of mine, so it's not like I regret the time spent on gaming. I don't, like, you know. It is a big hobby of mine. I quite like it. Alright, Mus. What's your playtime on Satisfactory now? Let me see. 78 hours. We've taken a bit of a break. Mine is 76 hours? Hell yeah. No, like, I don't regret spending the time on these games, not at all, but it's just that, Satisfactory, Monster Hunter, those are easier, like, I don't play them alone. So, I tend to only play them when my boyfriend's home, after work, so I get more shit done during the day. Final Fantasy, I'll just entertain myself on my own, easily, and put way too many hours into it. And then I forget to do other stuff. Final Fantasy is on my back burner until July, I think. I feel like that's so fair. I wanna prepare more for Art Fight. I know that I won't be home this weekend anyway, so I'm like... Monster Hunter took the brain, I'm sorry. No, it's fine. For Nick, it's been Path of Exile, and then for me, it's been Miitopia. So, like, we all have games that we alternated with. Dead by Daylight, that 100% is regret. Oh boy. I'm glad the patch is at the end of July. Yeah, that feels like that's gonna be good to get back into a little bit before the patch and then during patch. Because I wanna be able to focus. In general, my focus has not been... I used to be a little bit better. It fluctuates. Sometimes I'm just better about making sure that I get productive stuff done before I sit down and game. Yeah, exactly. No, even today, I went to get groceries. I was very slow this morning. I needed more sleep. But I went to get groceries. I got new glasses. And I got my glasses adjusted because they were squeezing the sides of my head. And it's very uncomfortable. Yeah, I was wearing them when we were on call, but I told- it's so silly. I told Smooth, and then I forgot to tell you, but yes, I've been wearing new glasses. Yeah! They're not crazy different from my old ones, they're just silver more than they are... They have like a very slight pink hue to them. Especially if you look up close. But they're silver instead of rose gold. Yeah, and they're still roundish, they're a little bit more square. And they're sturdier. And they have a better strength. I'm pretty good at Oh, I need to scroll up. I'm pretty good at entertaining myself too. Smash cut to me on my phone, bad rotting on... Listen, that's fair. Sleepville is calling me, so I shall say farewell. No worries, get good sleep. Mwah. Thank you for hanging out. Hop. Squeezing the big brain. Yeah, my singular brain cell. Now, it was hurting my ears. Like, hurting behind my ears. But if I wasn't there at the shop, I wouldn't have been able to tell if you didn't tell me. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, they're so similar. And like I said, like, up close, they have a slight, as I take them off and look at them, they have a very slight pink tint to them. Like, it's so slight. But they look silver. I like them. I like them a lot. They're very nice. I'm finally used to them now. I've just been wearing them since I got them on Saturday. I'm honestly excited to know how much Monster Hunter Wilds I still have left. I miss that little itch with Final Fantasy 14 currently, the battle of the dopamine. So valid. The ear hurty thing, I'm pretty sure it's not always been just an ear infection or whatever either. Oh, I mean, so what I found out is that if it squeezes behind your ears, your glasses are not supposed to be uncomfortable at all. I went to the shop today and I was like, hi, my glasses hurt my head. And she was like, oh, it's not supposed to do that, let me adjust them for you. So if your glasses hurt your head, go to a shop where they make glasses. And they will adjust them for you. At least here, any of them, but I went to the same shop. I didn't go to the exact same shop, but I went to the right brand? What the fuck is the word? Franchise, that's the word. Could be the wrong size. Oh, that's fair. Mine are metal, but yes. the optometrist is your friend generally. Absolutely. The dent in my head made it comfortable once it formed. No, I was a little bit in that mood of like, they'll just, you know, they'll stretch out over time. As I just suffer with headaches. I just went in and the lady was like, it shouldn't have done that at all, but you know. Here you go. It took 2 seconds. The only thing I find with these glasses, the frames are a little bit heavier than my old ones. Just a tiny bit. But the way they rest on my face, whenever I smile, my cheeks hit the bottom of my glasses. So I keep, when I smile, I keep making the bottom of my glasses dirty, but it's fine. I think I may need new glasses just in general. That's fair. That's, I did that too, yeah. We got them apple cheeks. At least I do. I'm glad you smile a lot. Yeah. It's fine. It's a good problem to have. I love apples. Same. Baby face cheeks. I sure do. I love this. So I turned 31 at the beginning of this month, and I still get a lot of 31. As in, people think I'm way younger. Then I'm like, well, this is gonna be a problem for a while. Apple bottom cheeks, girl, what the fuck? People mistake me for roughly 10 years younger than I am on a regular basis. Oh, I don't think they would guess me to be 20. But, you don't look 31. I also don't, yeah. I mean, I agree, but I don't know what 31 would even look like. But I know I'm baby-faced. But I generally guess to be somewhere in my early to mid-20s. Yeah, valid. You know what does it? You know what does it? Wearing sunscreen. You want to know the secret of not aging is being pale as fuck, being a ginger, and regularly wearing sunscreen. And no kids. Yeah. Oh, very valid. No, you're lying. Yeah, I've gotten some people upset with my age. I'm gonna start drawing as we're yapping. But headbands, thank you. It's always going to end. The symphony buzzing in my head. No draw, only yap. I can do both. Yeah, I'm not... It's funny, I used to think about how for stream it was probably better if I did more yapping streams. But I just don't. I just don't. I feel like I can yap. Oh, hiccups, stop. I feel like I can yap a lot, but not enough for me to feel comfortable doing that for an entire stream. I must actively avoid sunlight and children. I mean, I wanted to become a teacher, but I'm not having any kids, that's for sure. Speaking of nothing, which program are you using for drawing? Kids crew, rise up! Oh, we're here. We in the building. I'm using Easy Paint Tool Sai, the version 2. One of the preview versions. I'm here too, hell yeah. I'm raising my iced coffee to y'all. I'm taking a sip. that's fair. I've been using Psy for a very long time. I've tried Clip, I just don't like it. I feel like I might like it more if I could make it look and feel more like Psy, but at that point I'm just like, why use a different program to do what you do with a program that you like? And there's some utility to Clip that would be nice, but I feel like nothing feels like Psy does. It just... Psy has, in my personal opinion, the best pressure sensitivity in terms of how it all feels. Like, what, stabilizer? I guess, like, the way the pen feels, I cannot get that to work in Clip, and it doesn't click in my brain. If I ever have kids, then either I made some extremely big mistakes or medical miracle. Valid. I used it at the start. It's fair. CSP has been what I used for the past few years, but I'm still using version 1 something or other. That's very valid. I don't feel like you need the subscription version. No worries, I understood. Yeah, I do own Clip. I also own the single one-time purchase version. You only need the subscription if you want the latest version and like the latest tools that they've been adding, like features and such, but if you're not interested in that, then who cares? Because I'm a big fan of a program that you buy once and use forever, so I'm married to Psy, and I will always sing the praises of Psy. Because I just think that the programmer does such a good job. Not only am I sensitive to loud noises and screaming, but I'm also self-conscious about how people might look at me if I were anywhere near children for longer than a minute at a time. I mean... there's so many reasons I don't want kids. And if you use it on tablet, like an iPad or something, you need the sub. Yeah, they don't have an app version that is just one buy only. On the tablet, I actually use Procreate. Yeah, that's very valid. I just use Procreate as well. Same, I'll die before a subscription if I could just buy it outright. Yeah. I'd rather drop 100 euros on a lifetime of a program than an amount per month. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm a big hater of subscription models like that. I think it's so annoying. And what peeves me in particular about it is that, so Adobe swapped to that model, like the cloud model, a long time ago. No worries! Have a safe trip, thank you for hanging out, and another big kiss. But Adobe did that a long time ago now. I haven't used Photoshop in forever because I don't like Photoshop to draw in. It's also not a drawing program, it's a Photoshop program. But what peeved me is that they had some predatory practices to kind of lock you into a contract, and then if you ended your subscription early, you had to pay this ridiculous fucking fee, and people were talking a lot about that online. And then Clip Studio came around and was like, we would never do that, and then they also swapped to a subscription model for their newest stuff. Now, to be fair to them, they still have the one-time license that you, or I think it's a lifetime license, but the one that you can just buy outright for the 1.0. But I just don't like it when companies do that. I'm just like, don't dunk on an on a fucking on a company if you're gonna do the same shit. No worries, thank you. Everyone tells me Procreate is great. If I ever use an iPad, I'd probably get that. Yeah, I've used both Clip and Procreate on the iPad. Now, I will also say I use a Wacom Cintiq tablet, so comparatively, I don't like the iPad as much. It's very convenient travel-wise, but the pressure sensitivity is very shit, so I always end up pressing very hard compared to what I do here, which this is no pressure on my wrist at all. And I prefer that because I like to have my hand for longer than just today. And I can say Clip felt nice, Procreate feels very similar. So again, you know, there's pros and cons to everything, but Procreate is so cheap compared to having to buy a license or having to pay for a subscription license. I need to upgrade my Wacom sometime in the future using a first-gen Cintiq. Oh, damn. Nice, though. I will say, that speaks to how well Wacoms can hold up. Obviously, there's always going to be outliers, but I've been... mine is actually secondhand. I do have a Cintiq Pro. And I can safely say that they hold up for a very long time. I like Procreate, but my posture and enjoyment is greater on my Hawaiian tablet. That's so valid. That's so valid. This is so much better for me. I use my iPad when I travel, but for drawing, I really don't use it as much as I thought I would. Because I was like, oh, it'll be nice to be able to work on the go, or like at least draw more on the go, but I end up usually getting too frustrated by how primitive the pressure sensitivity feels, and that because it ends up hurting my wrist. Again, I'm spoiled as shit with the tablet I have, but... You know, art is also one of my other greatest hobbies. I do think that it's worth spending money on the hobbies you have. Within means, of course. The time that I bought this, I could afford the tablet that I bought. But I don't think it's necessary to buy the most expensive thing out there. And I also don't necessarily recommend these for starters at all. The dang thing is so rugged, but the frame on the top left is starting to crack. Oh, damn. I think I've had this tablet for 12 years. The colors are not accurate, but it's still decent for drawing. I mean, it's valid after 12 years that the colors are, that's some outdated tech on that part, but hell yeah. Man, for the longest time, so my journey started with a Wacom Bamboo Fun, like the graphics tablets. And that I got from my dad because, as mentioned, my dad is an artist, so he had a lot of those types of tools. And I basically got his old one. I eventually upgraded. I had that one too. Hell yeah. Something being expensive doesn't always guarantee quality. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. After that, I eventually upgraded to a Wacom Cintiq. I think it's the 13 HD or something, like the smaller one that was 800 euros. I got saved for that for quite a while. All of these tablets, after I've used them, either were gifted or sold to friends, who also then either used them for a long time or even proceeded to sell them when they upgraded. So, these bitches lived for a long time. Then for a while, I had a Wacom Mobile Studio. That one I do regret buying. It was very convenient for the time that I had it because I was traveling a lot between home and my dad, and it was just really nice to have. It's very expensive for what it is, and I just don't think it holds up the same way, like, compared to what I use it for, and because it's such a niche device. A Mobile Studio is basically what an iPad is now, but iPads weren't as far along back when I bought that one, where it's like, it's a computer and a drawing tablet in one. So it's like a laptop that also functions like a Wacom Cintiq. I think I'm gonna move it to my boyfriend so that I can draw over there. I just need to update it and such because I haven't used it in forever. But I ended up not really using it because it doesn't work properly as a standalone tablet. Like, it works as a separate laptop, basically, and I found that to be very annoying because then I need to move my files all the time, especially now that I just, you know, live on my own and, I'm not traveling that much. And especially, again, for how expensive that thing was, it made me bummed because I was trying to resell it for a while, but the money that I would get out of it is just not really worth it. I looked into one of those, but I think the problem with the one at the time, the lack of pressure sensitivity, on the iPads at least, yes. The Cintiq works the same, or the Mobile Studio works the same, the one that I have at least, as a Cintiq Pro, because that's what I have now, and pressure sensitivity wise, it's the best thing that I've tried. Oh, I accidentally hovered over that program the other day. I need my references. References. Yeah, so I've had quite a journey with my tablets. Does she have claws? She sure does, hell yeah. But the one that I have now, I love. The only thing is that it wasn't until later that they came out with the compatibility of it being mountable, basically. So, like, you can click a mount into it, but not like a. I have a arm, screen arm, and that doesn't work with this as well as I would like to. Still need to look into that converter you have, Moss. The one that your tablet rests on. I feel like that would be better for this. But their newer models do have that, so if I had bought it new rather than secondhand, I wouldn't have had that problem, but it saved me quite literally 500 euros, so haha. As much as I am married to Wacom in that sense of what I like to use, part of the reason why I do not recommend them to beginners is because they are very, very expensive. And I will never deny that. You need to show me tomorrow how you put your tablet when you draw so I can tell you if it would work. Oh, absolutely valid. I mean, generally what I have now, right, is it's like this, and then their stand is like this. I'm here. But does it rest, oh, it rests over the table. Like the arm is like this, and then the table is here. It's not on the table. It's attached to this thing, and that is what it then rests on. Like, it has these little feet in the front that it rests on. Hi. Sorry, I literally put my ads on snooze so I could continue to yap, and then I got put in timeout. My ads were like, nope. Because I didn't realize another 5 minutes had already passed. But I'm back! Also, is McDonald's being mean? Sunscreen and rinse it out. Polish my thoughts. Hot fries. I'll be lurking. No worries. Have a nice time lurking. Thank you, thank you. And the birds don't sing, no they don't make a sound when you're 6 feet underground. Well, they cast me out when the word spread around that I never sang in the church. And it took one night for the town to decide I'm afflicted by the curse. And the rain falls down, let it fall to the ground. And the birds don't sing, no they don't make a sound. So I look to the sky to sky to the sun. There you go. Thanks, Moss. Yeah, I always try to put a command in chat, but this year I also put a little bit of a disclaimer with it, I guess. It's on my page as well, but I always want to have a little bit of a heads up, if you will. What teammate have you joined? I said moo. Could be. Thank you. Yeah, I'm working on an art trait that I have with Ori. This is their beautiful, beautiful VTuber and beautiful, beautiful art and character design. Just chef's kiss. And I sketched this a while ago, but I got intimidated by my own sketch, so I'm finally working on it now. I've shaken off the rust and the second guessing. Oh hell yeah! That's a nice shade of blue, very, very vibrant. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We have anonymous follows on, so feel free to keep lurking or introduce yourself. Either way, you're more than welcome. Still valid, I get you. Killed my laptop yesterday and it crashed. Streamlabs for the final time. I checked it at the door. Oh no. Jeez. No, I usually, so I have like my tablet set up here and my mic is like here because I sit here behind it. So I want it to be close enough to me, but I just if I shove it a little bit more back on my desk, I can still have it be close to my mouth without constantly bumping into it. But I'm moving some rooms around so that I can create a designated office space in my place. I don't have a very big apartment, but doing that and making some steps towards that tomorrow, and made some slight steps towards that last weekend. But I don't feel like moving everything around now when I'm about to move my desk and everything to a different room. Because then I'll have to redo everything anyway, and then I can really just fine-tune it. That would be cool. There's nothing that's there for me at my door. All the people I know aren't who they used to be. And if I try to change my life one more day, there would be nobody else to save. And I can't change into a person I don't wanna be, so oh, it's Saturday night. I pray for the wicked on the weekend. Mama, can I get No worries, welcome back. Should live through the heat. I don't find it too bad yet today, but you know, I am wearing a dress. I rest. Okay, I'll stare at a wall. How many seconds did I put it in for? I think it's like 20 seconds. Okay, I will count to 20 and I will look at a wall, I promise. Stare at your— oh, you're so right. It's important. It's important to like look further away every once in a while and just blink. Unfocus my eyes a little bit. Very important, yeah. Although my optometrist said that because I got glasses so late, and that in 3 to 4 years my eyesight worsened only very, 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 very slightly. He's like, it's very unlikely that it will get much worse. Like, obviously as you age, you know. But it'll probably be in these very minute little ways. But still, it's still important for your overall eye health. So thank you for the reminder. I put that check-in for a reason. Baby, I can never tell. so young. Get some of my energy back as I have a very big yawn. Jesus Christ. But that is not the case. It's just the weather is so nice. It's making me sleepy. How's everyone feeling today? Well, sleepy, but good. I'm feeling very good. But I can confirm my hypothesis of if I line after having done a bunch of inks on paper, my hand feels way more ready for this, which is funny. Makes sense. Excited to get this done though, get the inks done so that I can move on. They did? Fuck yeah. Time for me to decorate my page. I will hop on over. Oh, this. They did? Oh my god. They are so cute. I love the ones that they did for comedy. They were so nice. But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna call it here then and just take a rest. And get a little nap in. I feel like I just need a nap. I need to nap more. This is something that I'm learning. It's one of the toughest things I find with disability, with being chronically ill, is I need way more naps. And sometimes I'm okay with taking naps, but I'm not entirely used to just taking a daily little nap or even multiple times in a week. But it helps me so much. It's why I've been thinking about doing evening streams more often as well, because in the afternoon I just tend to have such a dip where I just feel like I need a little nap. I think I also got some sunscreen in one of my eyes, so I gotta rinse my eye out, but sucking you in, I'll be okay. Yeah, I just need to take my rests when I feel necessary. For now, I'm gonna look for someone to raid. I also wanted to say that next week I won't be streaming on a Tuesday because I'm visiting family and I'll be getting back on Tuesday. But knowing myself, I won't have energy to stream that evening. Oh my god, my eye. Jesus. Truly got sunscreen in this. So I'm thinking of streaming on Thursday instead. So that I can go to the gym on Wednesday still. Yeah, that was really the only thought I had. Let me see who is live. Moss, do you happen to have any recommendations for today? I don't have any mutuals, I see. As I blink 3,000 times. You do? Hell yeah. Can you throw me a recommendation for someone to raid? I will actually... Katie! I know it's a different Katie, but Katie, why am I not following them? I thought I was. The different Katie, yes. Yeah, the Katie I added that one time when I when I meant to add our other Katie. But hell yeah. Oh, she's BRB right now. But hell yeah. Pokopia, nice and cozy. I haven't hopped in for the free update yet. We just kicked the door down, it's fine. I mean, this gives me a perfect time. I keep forgetting to make a little event in Discord to let people know when I'm gonna be live. So this gives me a perfect time to do that. Real quick. On next week, Thursday. Let's say around 2:30-ish until... What is it now? 4:30-ish? That doesn't need cover image. I'll upload something. Create events. Because I keep forgetting to do that to dunk it into the schedule, so that people can use that feature as well to keep track of when I'm streaming. And I meant to do it for today as well. But I sure forget. And I know there's like a little ping that goes out when I go live, but still I think it's a nice feature of Discord, so I should use it more often. So yeah, again, next week I'm streaming on Thursday instead of Tuesday, because I'll be out visiting family. For now, we are going to raid Katie Spoony, who's still on BRB, but I'm just gonna hop on in and go and do that. Before I do that, I am participating in Art Fight this year. Again, I'm slowly getting my preparation done, as the preface says. I can't guarantee any attacks or attacks backs, like revenges or whatever, whether you did that this year or previous years. And I'm gonna be focusing on friends and mutuals first and foremost, and also my health always comes first. But I am very excited to join. I'm on Team Mystery, and I really like Art Fight, so I'm just putting it out there. Also here on my socials. Someone please at me to remember to upload my stuff to YouTube. Me at me. But yeah, for now, let me start the raid and do this. You can copy and paste one of these raid messages depending on your sub status to share some love, share some hype. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was nice and cozy. I'm glad I got a good bit of work done. She's back. Perfect. Perfect. Great timing. Yeah, I'm excited to work on it some more. Maybe some more off stream as well. I think I will, actually. Until next week, I hope everyone has a very good time, very good rest of their week, good weekend, all that good stuff. Please take good care of yourselves, eat good food, stay hydrated, love yourselves, love each other. Sleep tasty. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye!
Double Mossy. Noi, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We have anonymous follower alerts. Let me give you a shout out. How was your stream? What were you doing? If you need to raid and run, please feel free to do that. So thank you so much for choosing me to raid with your community. I guess realizing I wasn't following you yet. Oh my gosh, don't even worry. Don't even worry. Twitch is a mysterious thing. Are you working on the line out of a bigger piece? Oh, cute. I hope it was going well. I hope you had a good stream.